me give you a sense of what the community was like when I was growing up. So my adolescent years were in the 70s, and that was at the beginning of white flight. And it was people of all backgrounds and races. But there was a period which all my white friends were gone. And I remember that my Uncle Terry mowed his lawn, where kids played outside, and there were block club parties. But you could slowly see the slow deterioration of the entire South Side. Stores that were closing down. The park programs just kind of went away. You just slowly noticed that the stuff wasn't there anymore. And I think as I got older and started leaving my community, especially when I went to high school, which was a magnet high school on the west side, we went to museums, we did things like that. But I started noticing that the investments downtown were very different. And in order to do or see or experiencing anything beyond what you knew, you had to get on a bus or pay for parking or, take the L and go to a whole nother community to experience beautiful parks and to really enjoy the lake and to see art and to see culture. It was here, but it wasn't here.
I think they call that disinvestment.
It's disinvestment. And the thing I've written about with Becoming is that disinvestment is felt by kids. And you see it in your schools. You see the favorite teachers retiring and leaving and it not being replaced. They're not being replaced. You just slowly see things getting a little worse. You don't know why, but it's not what it should be. And I try to remind people of that when, there are communities that are deciding where to place important development projects and how money is allocated, that kids like me eventually notice that we weren't afforded nice things. Even though we were still the same amazing families where our parents worked hard and all our neighbors were still concerned about their property, it was just slowly but surely the resources weren't being spread as equally as far as I could feel. But South Shore was a beautiful community full of values and young kids striving for things.